So as a lot of you have requested, I'm going to be doing an updated market analysis on SPY. So as you could see, the bulls ended up coming back strong today. We have this key support channel right here at around $443.50. You can see right here, it is key support right here, and then SPY blasted off towards new all-time highs right around here once it bottomed at that key support level for the day. It is also key support in terms of yesterday and key support in terms of today. So the question is, is this going to be a fake out? Are the bulls going to get trapped into this spike here? Well, I'll tell you what, the market is going to be extremely revealing in terms of tomorrow and especially Friday. So in terms of this price action, I still believe the bulls haven't taken complete control. I still think we are inside of that bearish price channel. So yes, they may have had a nice double bottom right here at around 443.50 2 days in a row now, pushing back towards this resistance right here at $448. But in my opinion, the bulls have not taken complete control until they can break out, and not only break out, but once it pulls back, turn that key resistance level, that previous all-time high we were looking at right around here, towards $449.50, right? Until they can break out and turn that into a key support level, I think the bears are still going to be in control, and I think we're still going to see that crack of 443 into next week, and then a nice pullback towards 435 into the end of next week. So in terms of the price action, this is what you're going to want to look for. So in terms of the bulls have taken complete control, here's what you're going to need to see. You're going to need to see a break above this level right here. We're going to call it 449.50. Once it breaks out, you have to wait for the pullback. Once it has that pullback, if it starts to bottom at or higher than 449.50, that means the bulls have taken complete control, and this has potentially bottomed out at 443, and we're going to see a strong push for new all-time highs if that were to happen. Of course, it's going to take some time. It's not that volatile to happen right away. It's going to take about 1 to 2 weeks for that to happen. Now, in terms of the bears taking control, you can see in terms of this price channel, the bears are still in control of this price channel for the short term being. You have a lot of resistance right here. You have a nice triple top at this key level we were talking about towards $449, we're going to call it. And then you have this key support level at 443.22. So as long as SPY is trading in between this channel, the bears are still going to be in control, and they're still going to continue to try to crack this 443.22 level. So in terms of the bears taking complete control, and then you'll really start to see a nice crash once this happens, they would have to crack this key support level right here at $443.50, we're going to call it. Once it cracks, it's going to spike back at some point. Once it spikes back, if the high of that spike is at or lower than 443.50, then the bears have taken complete control, and SPY will be on track for a crash to 440 to 435 into next week. So those are the reactions. That is what it is that you want to look for. But in terms of this channel, as you can see, yes, the bulls do have a nice double bottom here, and they are attempting to push and break out towards this resistance, 3 days in a row, proven resistance right here at 449, also a previous all-time high right here, right? So in terms of this channel, the bears are still in control of this channel, and I've explained to you what the bulls need to do to take complete control, and for this to bottom out and for it to push new all-time highs, it has to quickly see a breakout past 449.50, turns to support, then it'll be on track for new all-time highs, and this will most likely be the bottom for the short term. But if that does not happen by Friday, things are going to start to get ugly, and this will be heading towards the mid 430 range into next week if they can fail to do that. And then once we see that crack that I explained right there. So that is what it is to look for, and I've explained to you in terms of how to spot the fake out, how to spot the breakdown, what it is to look for. Those are the key levels, guys. That is, what it is to watch for, right? Yes, it has bottomed. Yes, we have strong support coming in, but they have not proved nothing yet, because if you look at this chart, you can see right here, you have all-time high breakout right here, has a pullback, turns previous all-time highs into support, blast off, new all-time high right here at 454. Then you can see it's downtrending. It's failing to turn this previous all-time high right here at 449 into a support level, and it's forming a lower support and resistance channel, which is bearish, and it is attempted twice, technically 3 times in the past 3 days, to crack this key 443 level. right? So that is what it is to look for. Don't get faked out. Pay attention to the price action. It is going to be key. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this opened up. But like I said, it's going to be extremely revealing, and we're really going to get that confirmation heading into Thursday and especially Friday. By Friday, we'll have that full confirmation if that has officially bottomed or not. And in terms of ATER is currently, sitting towards this, 1118 above this previous closing price. So far, so good. Just needs to maintain above 1096. And in terms of RKLB is down in after hours, so it's not looking too good at the moment. My mental stop loss is going to be towards 15. Like I'd stated, my size is in ATR. And in terms of NURO, guys, I would really look to start grabbing a starting position on this one. NURO looks phenomenal. It looks like it's going to be exploding any day now. In terms of this one, it's that classic gap close reversal to fill the gap above. Same pattern we're using on ATER, same pattern on RKLB, same pattern previously used on Alibaba, Savastock, Amazon. It's literally the best strategy, the best pattern. We've been absolutely killing it with this strategy. It has an 80% win rate, huge upside potential, very little downside potential. So in terms of Nuro stock, I would definitely look to grab some shares. In terms of upside potential, we're looking at 1388. It does look like it is bottomed. Lowest I could really see it going in terms of my mental stop loss is going to be towards the 990s. Price target is sitting at 1388, and it could take a couple weeks for that to hit as there is not much volume. But the volume is starting to come in, and we're getting that bullish confirmation. So like I said, Nuro stock looks phenomenal. Now is a good time to grab a starting position. And if it crashes to like 10 to 990, I would be adding into that, and I'd set a mental stop towards 950. So yeah, those are the plays, and I'm looking forward to see how everything plays out.